Hey, it's Dan. Welcome back. You're watching iAllegedly, and I've got a good one for you today because I am at one of the best bodyboarding and body surfing spots in the entire state of California. It's a place called the Wedge. The waves are absolutely huge today, and we're going to cover a bunch of national news, a bunch of things that are going on. But this place is absolutely amazing. Can't believe when I was a kid I used to go out in this water because it's so crazy. These waves are absolutely enormous today. But this is one of those spots that is strictly for skilled surfers. And I'm going to show you guys some major waves today. And it is absolutely crazy. There's a lot of people up on the shore watching today, checking it out. Before I get into it, please take a second, hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Share this with all your friends and colleagues. There is so much going on. We just get this continual news. You know, it's 24 hours a day. And look at these waves, guys. This is just absolutely crazy. The waves are huge here because of the, look at that. When they built the jetty and the way that the coast is, the tide comes in a certain way, and there's times of the year it makes the waves absolutely enormous. And this is not for the faint of heart. This is not for any amateur surfer. This is for really skilled people. They've got an ambulance up there. They've got the lifeguards up there, and it is absolutely crazy down here. But let's get into it. There's so much to talk about. And just waiting for a massive wave so you guys can see that. Check this out. And you got all this stuff out there. Absolutely huge. Look at this. Look at how big that is. Again, this is just, wow, check this out. Look at this. Wow. So let's get into it, guys. Now, the consumer price index was anticipated to be at 5.4% for the month of August. This keeps track of inflation, what things cost for a variety of goods and energy products. Instead of being at 5.4, it was 5.3%. So everybody's celebrating this like it's no big deal. And isn't this great news? It's less than they anticipated by 1/10 of 1%. So again, guys, if you read the comments on these videos, if you interact in these videos, you will see that everybody is affected worldwide by inflation. Gas prices, energy prices, absolutely everything. And you're gonna see this continue. Oh, look at those waves. Look at this one. Now, it is crazy to think I used to go out there in that when I was a kid. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. You know, it's crazy because a lot of these waves break on the beach and break against the jetty that I'm standing on right now. You can see all the foam. But again, guys, consumer prices, everything's skyrocketing. You know, there's certain products that are not included in that. Man, this, I just gotta stay in this direction. It's just massive. Whoa. You're getting these swells that are really, really big. And they come in two different directions from where I'm standing. But what has not gone up, okay? Really, tell me what you're getting a deal on right now, because I don't know what that is. I know of nothing right now that's gone down in price. I just got something sent to me that aluminum is at an all-time high. And I know people grew up in the aluminum patio cover industry, and I don't know how you could sell that product now. People are getting hit with 50% price increases. They're getting hit with all these different increases on screws, nuts, flashing, everything that goes into these different products, and they cannot afford that industry. So they're looking for different things to sell because they just cannot sell it at a competitive price. So again, this is crazy, guys. I'm going to show you more of this. Oh, look at that guy. That's absolutely nuts. So share your thoughts, guys. Is the CPI only going up 5.3% instead of 5.4%? Is that something we're supposed to rejoice on? Because I think it's preposterous myself. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Now, two things that I want to expand on from the last video. And the first one is the IRS requesting that you pay back the stimulus. If someone got a stimulus check or was sent a stimulus check and then filed a tax return that showed that they made much more income and was over the income level, you may have to pay back the stimulus. It's just that simple. Now, again, if you didn't get the stimulus check, don't be stupid. I get people that are, I don't want a handout. I work for my money. I don't want it. Don't be foolish, okay? If you're eligible and you could get the stimulus check, go to recovery rebate and get it from the IRS. Don't be stupid. Get it. When you file your next tax return, tell your accountant to secretly get you your stimulus money. Now, the second thing is Wells Fargo. Elizabeth Warren, Senator Elizabeth Warren, she is calling for Wells Fargo to be broken up from the banking side to the financial side because of all the scandals. Whether you like Elizabeth Warren or not, it is crazy because, you know, I'm reminded of some more things that Wells Fargo did. Wells Fargo's done some really unscrupulous stuff. How about this? They repossess vehicles for our military. When they were deployed, 450 people got their cars repossessed while these guys were serving our country. That's pretty disgusting, guys. Whoa. Anyway, when you read this letter, she sent a letter to the Fed to have them be shut down. Makes a pretty good argument. I mean, they have just rule after rule after rule that Wells Fargo is broken, and it's crazy. But her letter, you can read the news stories, but her letter details it in great detail. What, and this is like going to Hawaii right now. This is crazy out here. So anyways, two more guys are going out. These guys are brave. So anyways, what do you guys think about this? Think Wells Fargo should be separated from the stock and the financial side of it? I just think that what they've done with opening these accounts, with selling people insurance, all the bogus fees. You know, Wells Fargo, they're the bank that invented this process. And the process is this. You go out and you spend money on a weekend. You use your debit card a bunch of times. And let's say your account has no money in it. You got a couple $100. You're gonna get paid on Monday, and for some reason you get overdrawn, and Monday night clicks over to the next banking day, and you get charged all the fees. Wells Fargo is the one that didn't take the first transaction or the last transaction. They paid the biggest transaction and let the smaller ones get returned at the tune of $35 a piece. They're the ones that invented that, and it increased hundreds of millions of dollars in the first year that they made on overdraft fees. So if that doesn't make you sick, I don't know what else does. Now, people are gonna write me and say, manage your checkbook, all that stuff. Of course, but whoa, you know what I mean? Come on, Wells Fargo, Elizabeth Warren, share your thoughts, guys. But you want something interesting to read, read that letter that she sent, because it makes these people seem like a bunch of degenerates. Okay, share your thoughts, I really want to know. Now, the container ships bring up a great story, and that is, what if the shipping is gonna be like this forever, okay? What if we're gonna have these delays forever? It's gonna change how we shop. It's gonna change how retailers get product, everything. It's gonna change absolutely everything. But here's interesting numbers for you. In 2019, you could ship something from Shanghai, China to New York, get a container ship shipped for 2,500 bucks. Now, that's 15 grand. It used to be about 35, 4,500 bucks to get it to the West Coast. Now it's $20,000 to get something here to the West Coast. And the delays are substantial. The delays are continuing, and you're getting delays that are 4, 5 months now on getting things. And again, just by what you can see, you know, with these container ships having them backed up, they were worried about 44 ships. I heard it's 60 ships now that are backed up. But again, this is really south. For someone to be in Newport Beach and have a container ship this far out, waiting in line, they're weeks away from getting unloaded, okay? So again, are we gonna have a Christmas? Do you care? Are they gonna be toys? When you go to stores like Walmart and Target and other department stores, there is less inventory, without a doubt, okay? When you go to Kohl's and you go to Macy's and you go to these other retailers, clothing stores, I mean, it's nuts, guys. There is so little inventory in these stores, and they're on those ships out there, guys. So share your thoughts. I wanna know what you guys think about this. Does it affect your business? Do you know of anybody that's getting anything shipped? Now, again, not everybody lives here on the West Coast. So you get something here, and then it's gotta be trucked, you know, to Timbuktu or wherever somebody lives. So people are shipping things to San Francisco to save money and then trucking them down, because even when they add all that up, they're actually saving money on it. So absolutely crazy, guys. Share your thoughts. I meet so many interesting people doing this. And as I was out here on the jetty, somebody heard me talking about the container ships, and his name was Christian. Christian is in the electronics industry, and he ships from China all the time. And he gave me an app called Marine Traffic, which is super cool, which I'll show you guys in a little bit. But check out these monstrous waves. And he also filled me in that Home Depot, think about this. Home Depot has rented its own cargo ship to the tune of like $50,000 a day to get product here to the West Coast, Shanghai to the West Coast. Now, Home Depot's stuck in that traffic, but they're trying to solve their problem for this. Now, Christian was really a smart guy, and he also told me that his company, they don't even use shipping anymore. They use air freight, and they use DHL and things like that. They pay a lot more money, just pass it on to the customer. But they're getting their product in days, not waiting months. You know, everybody thinks, oh, it's on the West Coast, great news. No. And like he said, he pointed out, Dan, this is all Christmas traffic out here. So again, guys, unbelievable. Home Depot with their own ship, okay? I'll show you this Marine Traffic app and show you the traffic that's off the West Coast, because this is pretty cool, guys. These waves are just massive today. And needless to say, I'm not supposed to go out any further, so. Now, this is that app, Marine Traffic. All the green ships are cargo ships. You click on one, it tells you where it's headed, name of the ship. This thing is absolutely amazing. This is the West Coast. You guys can see, you can zoom in, you can see the number of ships, if they're going to LA, if they're going to San Diego. But check this out. I mean, this thing is absolutely amazing. It's got, you know, you can narrow it down. You've got all the different ships. Now, I love stories like this because internationally, business is tough around the globe, okay? And there is a company out of China, Evergrande Group, that is having serious financial difficulties. And I'm not celebrating that, but what I am celebrating is the shenanigans of companies that are in trouble, because they all do the same thing, like they invented this. When there's a problem, they all talk about, don't worry, we'll get it solved. It's just a temporary issue with us not paying our vendors and suppliers and everything. Well, Evergrande is having a real problem. They just defaulted on what is $145 million in loan payments. And they can't pay their suppliers, they can't pay vendors, and people are protesting. But they went to, we're gonna resolve this, to no, we're not gonna file bankruptcy, to hiring a bankruptcy company to look at the potential to liquidate and to close the company. But again, this is gonna happen internationally, and I think that you're going to see more and more companies that are gonna admit that they have problems early on over waiting. So, you know, share your thoughts, guys. What do you guys think about Evergrande? Do you think that they're finished? It's gonna be interesting to see how this plays out, because I always love it when they always invent this. Oh, it's temporary. Well, it's not temporary, guys. They can't afford to pay anybody. And the Chinese banking system's not helping them in any way, shape, or form. But guys, there's no waves out there right now. Kind of calm. So share your thoughts, guys. Wow. Now guys, this next story is something that we're gonna experience here in the United States, and that is in Europe. Natural gas and electricity prices are skyrocketing right now. They're absolutely through the roof as the weather starts to turn and get colder. Now, guys, I've always been a West Coast guy, and cold weather is 60 degrees, brr. Get a scarf, guys, okay? I don't understand snow. Snow is fun for an hour. You go skiing, and then you go to the lodge and meet women. That's what skiing and snow's for. Anyways, that being said, these poor people in Europe are starting to experience the fact that there will be a shortage of natural gas. Think about that. We're gonna experience insane prices here in the United States. They're talking about problems with electricity going up, all of the hurricanes and the damage to these areas are not helping, okay? But you're seeing that with the coming months. I mean, here it is, middle of September. You're gonna start to see the weather turn in a lot of these places and get much colder to where they're gonna need heating oil, they're gonna need natural gas, and the price is gonna skyrocket. And these people on fixed incomes right now, it's gonna be absolutely crazy. Talked a lot about shipping today, but here's another story from an idiot, Morten Engelstuff, who is the chief executive of APM Terminals that works with Maersk. And Maersk owns these terminals. They're a shipping company. But he said the only way to solve the shipping crisis around the world is for people to buy less. There needs to be less demand on the supply chain. So you need to eat less. You need to not need new clothes. You need to not buy things. And if we would just stop purchasing, okay, there would be less demand. Okay, well, okay, what an imbecile. The fact that the Financial Times let this guy have an interview, what, you know, don't eat, folks. Don't buy clothes, don't buy gas, don't work on your car. Oh, you need product for your business? Don't do that. I mean, come on, guys. This gets really stupid at this point because people are only going to buy more things. Okay, yeah, there's seasonal traffic and all that stuff, but come on, guys. Okay, don't buy anything. It's a vicious circle. What an idiot. Okay, share your thoughts. Okay, I know that I'm gonna have people write me saying that they're off the grid and they don't buy anything. Good for you. Okay, congratulations. But come on, guys. This is insane. Don't buy anything, and it'll ease shipping. Okay, come on, it's ridiculous. I'm going to end the video on these two stories right now. There's a beautiful sailboat behind me. These waves are absolutely unbelievable today. But Kroger, the supermarket company, their CFO was getting interviewed, Gary Millerchip, and he was talking about how inflation's only going to get worse for the consumer, and that unfortunately they have to pass on these higher prices to the consumer, and they do it where he says where it makes sense. So they're doing everything they can to keep prices down, which I don't believe, because every supermarket I go into, and I don't have a Kroger near me, we just see prices just go up and we see the shrinkflation. Now, the next thing is they did a survey of 45,000 businesses around the world, and 2/3 of them say they're having trouble hiring, which again is no shock. You're seeing help wanted signs. I know people are going to sit there and say they're not livable wages, and people are fed up doing what they used to do for a job. Okay, so people have to eat, people have to pay rent, people have to do things to get themselves through, you know, whatever bills they have. But you're seeing, you know, people just not take these jobs. So, you know, again, share your thoughts on this, guys, on what you think about it. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. Share this with all your friends and colleagues. Also, don't forget, we've got an email list below. You can sign up for that. If you want more access to me, there's the Patreon channel. You can sign up for that. Also, if you want to set up a free Webull account, if you want to trade cryptos, Webull, you can trade cryptos. You can be a crypto king or a crypto goddess, whatever you'd like. But you can do that. So share your thoughts. You can sign up for free. You get a free account. They give you a free share of stock too. If you put money in the account, they give you another stock. So onward and upward, guys. I hope you guys liked the wedge today because it was absolutely awesome. And the waves were stunning and beautiful. And I will see you guys very soon.